Hello, welcome to Dishonored, part something or other. Shit. That's why we couldn't link up there before, isn't it? Because there's a glass window there. Yeah, we can do that now.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Indeed, I believe so.
That's the most solemn response to that question possible. I'm just gonna shuffle over these wheels. Now that wasn't so tough, was it? Just had to wait for these guys to look the other way. They're not making this easy for me. That's right, we don't want to be on the ground. Jeez, that's fucking close. We are failing hard at this. There we go. Not that difficult. Is it, Corvo? I'm not interested in no secret stashes. Am interested even, in rooms, and there seems to be one over there in Sokolov's house. Marvellous, we're headed there anyway. It would not have done for him to catch us.
I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential. What? How did you get past all the guards? Your tattoo is quite unusual. It is reminiscent
This is bad.
of markings I've studied on cave walls far from the city. Who sent you? Piero? That jealous fool. There's no need to be his laphound. You and I can come to an agreement. One that I'm sure will please you more than anything Piero dreamed up. I can't. I'm surprised. I knew.
So it was honestly not worth. Yeah. Who are you? He has that on him.
What is this? I don't have anything to take. Thank you, whoever you are. He kept me in a cage, like an animal. The pain is horrible right now. So I'll just hide in a corner and leave when I'm feeling better.
Good, good. You do that. I've got to be heading off. With my dear friend Sokolov here.
All these rats crawling all over everything.
How did it pass me by? All the others, down with the sickness.
No, no. No, I do not.
Rats crawling all over everything. How did it pass me by?
All the others.
The royal physician himself. You made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off.
Can I buy your rations?
Oh gosh, yes. Let's. Who on earth was the hostile I killed? I don't remember that. Oh well.
They set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
Well, no, I'm not sure all of us have, actually. But it's sweet that you think so. I mean, Pendleton, I'd warned, has never woken up anywhere remotely as bad.
Well done, Corvo. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
I would like to say goodnight to Emily. Actually, while I'm here...
Normally, I'm a natural philosopher, but today, consider me a humble craftsman here to serve.
Gosh, Piero, that's how I always consider you. Disappointing.
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep. Poor dear. It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do. Out there in the city.
I do at that.
Please leave a candle for me. It gets dark in here and I can't see my mother. I just want a candle. Where is Corvo?
Well, I think I'm done here. Let's face it, I was mostly visiting her in case she had any good stuff that I could use to buy more sleep darts, which she did.
Normally, I'm a natural.
I know, Piero, you said.
Today, consider me a humble craftsman here to serve.
I know. We've covered this all.
Attention citizens. This evening, the streets adjacent to Pendleton Manor will be closed for a private ceremony following the tragic loss of
Corvo? Can I tell you something? I
Sure.
have a secret retreat nearby that may come in handy if the city watch ever kicks in the doors. It's an abandoned apartment across the street from the bar. I don't think anyone else here knows about it, but I'm guessing I can trust you. The key is stashed under my bunk upstairs. If there's ever trouble, you can go there for safety. I know I will.
Oh, good to know. Of course, now that you said that, I absolutely will need to go there for safety. Because that's pretty much how foreshadowing works. Oh, someone bought me sleep darts. That's a really thoughtful gift.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here. Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
Yeah. Oh. How are you doing, Piero?
To think, Lord Pendleton is the son of nobility.
Harsh.
The one so steeped in courtly manners. His thoughts do linger.
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time.
Royal physician. I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty is.
I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of Empress, and the former spy master, or Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying the city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond any scare tactics.
If I don't scare
Oh, I know what that one is. Not gonna bother getting it.
Don't carry plague. I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
It's time to put him to the question.
Sokolov, Daddy.
But I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
I'll leave it to you. But if you get tired of questioning Sokolov, I'll let you know that his taste for King Street brandy is legendary. I think Piero has a bottle. It might help persuade him. If not, well...
Pendleton, you're not a very nice person, are you?
Attention Dunwall citizens. The Ascendancy Circle has chosen Teague Martin to be High Overseer.
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers, shaped like snowflakes. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock.
Oh no,
Just,
really?
you know, looking through the lock. I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and beg for your discretion.
No, Theo, still need you.
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendician spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
The fact that there isn't a why don't I just tell everyone you're spying on Callista in a bathtub option unnerves me. Well, no, not unnerves me. It enrages me. I want to be able to blackmail this man. What the shit? You wait there, Piero.
Be aware that looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense and will be summarily punished by officers of the Watch. Display your pride in Dunwall by respecting the property and rights of others in these trying times.
Piero.
My arc pylon will eclipse the old Sokolov model. You require my unique services? We can quickly return to my shop.
Jesus, Piero, you could have just given it to me. Last time ever help you out with anything. I mean, really, who the fuck does he think he is? You can buy this Randy. Pendleton, you're rich. Why didn't you buy the Randy?
It's not that I object to holding him hostage for a while, since he's been aiding the Lord Regent.
I could use a drink.
I always found him rather charming.
No one gives a fuck.
Not this. King Street brandy. I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is.
You painted her from behind?
Introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight, the timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
He's right. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the ground. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
Who have you pissed off now, you fucking asswipe?
I knew Sokolov would see reason and tell us what we need to know. He never actually liked the Lord Regent.
Your shine has really worn off since that whole, oh, I can't thank you for killing my brothers even though you asked me to, even though I asked you to, debacle.
Of course.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Of course. Dozens. Oh, yes. But that's not for young girls to hear about.
But I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself. And that's what Empresses do mostly, isn't it?
Of course.
I knew it! I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Yes. Mostly. Maybe we should be quiet now.
Very well.
Oh, well, you handled that sterlingly, didn't you, Admiral? These people are starting to vex me. Samuel, you, Callista, and that other maid are the only ones I like. And we will go visit the Doyles next time. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Fucking Pendleton.
Something nasty in the water down there. Eating the corpses. Hagfish, probably. Better be.